Hello everybody, my name is Dan Quimbaya. I'm 33 years old. I live in the Orlando, Florida area. I appreciate you joining me in on this journey as I document and share my lifestyle. I will be sharing many different aspects of my life during the course of these videos and this channel. But to start off, I would like to share a lesson that I learned. The title of this video is Anything Worth Doing is Worth Doing Poorly. And in this video, I will explain the lesson that I learned, the struggles that I've gone through, and ways that I believe that you can help yourself and learn from my mistakes and learn from others' mistakes. Over my lifetime, I have struggled with, staying fit, living a healthy lifestyle. Out of high school, I was in good shape. I played sports. But after high school, getting into the work field, beginning to start a family and, working, health and fitness was not on the priority list or at the top. So things started to slip. I started to lose the care for living a healthy life. Obviously, when you're younger, you kind of don't think too much about it. But as I approached my 30s, I began to think more about my children, my own life, and me being able to live here as long as I can so that I could be there for them and be there for my friends and my family members. So I began to, with my wife, and my family, we began to look into different things and ways to live a healthy life. Many different lifestyle changes as far as food, diet, different workout routines, different workout programs. And we tried a lot of different things going up and down, like nothing really stuck. Some things stuck for a little longer than others. But I really could never find my groove or find something that stuck with me that was working for me. Or maybe again, at that time, I just really didn't want it as bad as I did, or I thought I did. 2019 in January, my wife and I, just like many couples, decided it's New Year's, we're going to go to the gym and we're going to lose weight, we're going to try to get in shape. A month into doing that and trying to be consistent, me and my wife fell off. And we began to not go to the gym again. We began to eat poorly again, to the point where we, again, both did not care. And I continued to fall into the not caring about my health and weight anymore again. June 2019 came, and for some odd reason, during this time, I was mentally just not feeling well. I was just feeling a little just down. My self-esteem was down. And I got on the scale and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm 196 pounds. At that point, when I got out of high school, I was like 145, 150, I in my freshman year, I was 125 when I wrestled and weightlifted. So 196, approaching 200 was very heavy for me at that point. So I knew I had to do something to make a change. In July, the following month, I had a business trip coming up that I also did not want to attend the business trip and feel low self-esteem and feel, not have confidence. So that was another driving force. So I began to really think about how I could make changes in my life. And I started off with just one simple thing. I would like to work out or stay active 30 minutes each day. And it was as simple as taking a walk. And I would walk for 30 minutes a day, and I would do something active for 30 minutes a day. The entire month of June, I started doing that, implementing slowly but surely some other things to help. July, the momentum kept going, and I know that many can attest to this. When you start doing something positive, you really start to see the progression, you want more of it because it makes you feel good. And that was the addiction that came over me at that point, because I did not want to just work out 30 minutes a day. I wanted to work out for an hour. I wanted to start implementing different workout routines. I started going to different workout classes at the YMCA. I started trying different foods and different things to help cut weight. And I have to say, the momentum that we all gather by doing positive things will always drive us in the right direction, and also in the direction of finding more of ourselves and finding more of things that can better ourselves and bring ourselves positivity in our life. And that's what I was finding by making these changes, these good changes in my life, thinking I had all my bad habits under control. And I have to say, every day doing this for a year and 1 month, it was hard. Every day it was hard. There are days that you don't want to work out. There are days you don't want to eat good. And again, like that mental knocking at the door trying to get you to slip back into bad habits, it's always there. It never goes away. But I had that foothold. I was stronger during this course. I was very happy with the results that I was getting. I was very happy with the way I was feeling mentally, physically. Again, ultimately, I was just feeling good. I was feeling positive. I was feeling like I could accomplish a lot of stuff. I was doing well in my business. I was doing well at home, in my relationships, in life. Things were going well. Our mind will always try to revert back to stuff that's shows us like normalcy, comfortable, make us feel comfortable. Again, we went through quarantine. We were dealing with a lot of stuff with COVID. I pushed past that stuff. There was a lot of mental stresses going on, and I was still pushing past it. July 2020 came, and I finally fell off. I slipped. I gave in to the other side. I started to slip back down, backslide. And it started just with one day of me telling myself I was not going to work out. I'm not going to work out today. Then the next day, I'm not going to work out. Then another day came. Then it wasn't just I'm not going to work out. Now it was, I'm not going to work out, and I'm going to eat a little bad today. I'm going to eat a little bad today. And then after that, a day turned into a week turned into a month turned into 2 months. 2 months later, I gained 20 pounds back. I started to feel bad, started to feel sluggish, mentally started to feel, head fog, was not feeling myself. During these 2 months, I really tried to seclude myself. I wasn't being as active on social, was not being as active in my friends and my family's life, just kind of, again, back to old habits, eating bad, watching TV, just relaxing, again, slacking in my business and other aspects of my life. Until one day, I finally spoke with a good friend of mine, somebody that I consider one of my best friends, a brother, a good friend of mine, Chris. We got on the phone at the end of September, and the conversation was very uplifting. During the course of this channel and me sharing different aspects of my life, I will be sharing a lot of different influences, people that have been in my life that have really shaped and molded me into the man that I am today and continue to. But right now, I would like to highlight again this story and my friend Chris, because this was a turning point for me to finally get back on track. And simple statements that we share with each other, again, simple statement from my friend of him just telling me, Daniel, it's okay. You fell off, you backslid, you fell off a little bit. It's okay. But remember, do not always fully give up and go to zero, and do not always hold yourself accountable or to perfection of 100%. But again, do not slip all the way to zero. If you're at least, the analogy he shared was for himself, if he did not eat good, he at least worked out. If there was one day he didn't work out, he knew he at least ate good, or he at least looked out in different, aspects of living a healthy lifestyle for, making sure he didn't revert all the way back to zero, eating bad, not working out, again, just watching TV, resting, laying around, not doing what you need to do, not being active. Don't fall to that. And that was like a light bulb went off in my head, because at that point I never really kind of considered it. I fully gave up at that point. I was whatever, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get back to feeling good again. I would like to. Every day I was telling myself, oh, I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna work out today. But after getting off the phone with my friend, I learned, and it stuck with me that day, that again, whatever we do, whatever's worth doing is worth doing poorly. And that is why that is the title of this video. Anything worth doing is worth doing poorly. There's a lot of different things in our lives that we know that we should do to be better, that sometimes we slack in or we don't do. An analogy that I would like to share is, we all know that we need, or it's required, or it's recommended that we brush our teeth 3 times a day for 2 minutes at a time. There are days that we do not fulfill those recommendations. Maybe we don't brush our teeth 3 times. Maybe we don't brush them for 2 minutes each time. But if you're going to do something worth doing, why not at least do it poorly? So why not brush your teeth at least twice in the day, at least once in the day, at least for 30 seconds, at least for 1 minute? Don't revert all the way back to zero. And that is what I would like to share with you guys today, because that is the lesson that I learned and I had to learn. And I would like to share that since that conversation with my friend, I was able to get back on track. I was able to slowly but surely start running again, working out again, eating better again, feeling positive again. And I'm only 10 or so days in and I'm feeling good again. But that little turn of the dial was able to help me push me back into the right direction, because again, just realizing again, I don't have to stay at zero. I don't have to just fully give up or not care. I can care a little bit. I can make that step forward. And that's what we need to do every day in many aspects of our lives, but with this topic specifically, health, fitness, healthy living. Do not let yourself fall just because you had a soda today, or just because you ate breakfast that wasn't the best for you nutrition wise. Work out, go for a walk, get outside, do something that's going to get you closer to 100%, even if it's 10%, guys. And that is what I've learned, and I hope that that is something that you guys can take from this video and apply to your own life. As I shared in the beginning of this video, my name's Dan Quimbaya. I am documenting this journey so that I'm able to look back on it and hold myself accountable, and also help and inspire others. If there's anything that I can do for you over the course of my life, I'm here for you. You can reach out. And I also appreciate the views, the comments, anything, any type of engagement that I get from you guys, the viewers, anybody watching. I do appreciate. It's much appreciated. I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, crush your goals. Anything worth doing is worth doing poorly. Have a great day.